Ada bagi-bagi sembako kayaknya hari ini. Tunggu dulu. Sabar ya guys ya. IndiHome. Oke, Mas Tuhan. Selamat datang yang terbaik Matin. Okay, welcome everyone. So I will start the all hands today. I will be the host for today, and then I have a lovely moderator, Cinta, and then thank you for for preparing the all hands paper and then the slide for me. Okay, and then we have the bintang tamu stars yang hari ini adalah yang sangat menginspirasi hari ini, yaitu adalah Audrey. Okay, I will give you profilmu ya. Sedikit. Daring. Okay, Audrey Samantha. Welcome to our weekly inspirational as our speaker today on Tuesday, 3rd April 2023. Welcome, Audrey.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Oh my God, you guys prepare so much. Oh.
Okay, yeah, it's very pleasure to welcoming you here, Audrey. So yeah, for everyone that haven't know Audrey, I will just give a short introduction. So Audrey have a nice journey from the 2021 until 2022 in the Women in Tourism Scholarship Ambassador. And then the next in University Innovation Fellows as student mentor. And then she also joined Bukit Vista from 2021 to 2022 as a community manager intern in Bukit Vista in my team. And then on the 2022, already did the exchange student to Hanyang University ya, ISMA. And then now until I think 2022 in UGM as a research assistant. Right, Audrey? Okay, that's for the Audrey journey. So welcome, Audrey. I have question for you. Maybe you can just tell a little bit about yourself for the everyone that haven't know you. Yeah, Audrey.
Okay. So maybe I would love to introduce myself. Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's on a healthy condition today, and also for the ones who are fasting, I'm rooting for you for the rest of the day. So yeah, wish everyone a very nice day today. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Audrey Samantha, and I go by Audrey. I'm currently a final year tourism undergraduate student at Gajah Madah University, and also a former member of Bukit Vista as a community management intern. So I am pretty delighted to see like finally a lot of familiar faces here, the ones that helped me a lot during my internship year. So yep, I think I will have the best of my time here today.
Okay, thank you, Audrey. So I will just start from the first question. Yeah. So, what is the biggest factor that has helped you become successful after internship in Bukit Vista?
Oh, okay. So to answer this question, maybe I will start by asking like how many interns are there right now here? Like, can you guys raise your hand? How many interns here? Or are you guys all currently officially working for Bukit Vista? Not you, Mas Gani. Okay.
We have I think more than
Um,
10 ya, for con ya, for intern ya.
yeah.
Yes, it's around 4.
Oh,
Oh,
4.
okay.
Oh,
So I
4,
think
5, yeah, including Sarah, I guess. Kashalin, right?
okay.
There should
So
be like 6 or 7. Yeah.
Oh, 6 or
oh,
7.
okay, okay, okay.
Amazing.
Okay, I think the biggest factor that helped me become successful after my internship is, of course, my spoken English because I wasn't really confident with my spoken English back then, but also I challenged myself back then to join Bukit Vista just to make sure I know how to improve my spoken and also written English. That is the very first factor. So I would say maybe like on public speaking and also the ability to write documentation because later on you guys will stumble upon like a lot of documentation that should be written in English. And then the next factor is I think it will be leadership because I have to take care of myself as much as I think as much as Katendi or like the other manager level take care of me back then. So yeah, taking care of myself is very important just to make sure I know what I'm doing and I know how to function myself to help others. So I think that will be my answer.
Okay, thank you, Audrey. Yeah, you said that's one of the factor is the leadership, yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. How you develop your leadership in Bukit Vista? Like how you got the lesson or learning about the leadership in Bukit Vista before?
Okay. So maybe I would start by saying that the thing that I meant with leadership is just as simple as leading myself,
Yep.
is to acknowledge my skill, to manage my time, to manage my stress, to have boundaries and so on. Because back then the community management team didn't really have numbers of manpower, so we really have to divide works. We really have to divide like the job descriptions and so on, and it was like everywhere on the same time, and that wasn't easy for me. So I think the leadership skill that I would say I gained the most is just to make sure I know how to lead myself, and if I'm not mistaken, I kind of gained the courage to also lead people from different like division to from different funnel from different team to finally come up with the one that Kak Lilis mentioned before, like the partnership contract. It was a legal term that I wasn't really familiar with before, and I think that is like one of the biggest output I ever have in my career life. That to know that how I should lead myself and also like lead the team that will finally have a very authentic output back then as an intern.
Okay then. So yeah, so you have the legacy then, yeah. So the partnership contract itself. Thank you, Audrey. Yes, I think uh in on that time I was realized as well. So no one really understand about the contract, how to make the contract itself, because that's really important in our partnership, right? Since we had facing like some of the partner not a commitment or something, so a lot of chaos there. But after you come up, so uh, we use that format, and then we just like renew with the some updates, and then we put some what's called agreement that can make the partner more commitment on the partnership itself. But yeah, thank you very much, Audrey. That's really helpful. Okay, the next one. This next question is what are your habits that help you to achieve the success, the daily habits? So I think this is good for the everyone to maybe get the suggestion from you.
Okay, this is actually a very clever yet tough question. So I think the habits that help me not only achieve but also to survive my intern stay is just to make sure that I know about my capability, like how far I can take some delegated task. That is the first thing, and then the second one is to make sure I know how to set boundaries within my works, and the and like one of I think one of my biggest or like one of the most valuable habit that I have is also to have like prioritization. So I think those three habits help me a lot during my internship days, just to make sure I get everything done and I can help my team within my capability. That's I think that's more or less about it. Okay.
Okay, talk about the capability ya, Audrey ya. So I think that's most of the team member here challenging for, right? So
Mhm.
sometimes we what's called struggling to decide that
Mhm.
we take or not. So
Mhm.
that will be affect our what's called boundaries as well, right? So
Mhm.
that's sometimes like you get new delegation.
Mhm.
That's actually good for your improvement, but
Mhm.
you still have like some tasks that haven't done yet, but you really want to take it like that. So, sometimes, right? So
Mhm.
how you decided that okay for decide for your capability?
Um, I think I really rely on like Bukit Vista core values to not settle and not and like not afraid to fail off, because when I got the delegation to take care of the partnership contract as someone who doesn't really have backgrounds on doing legal terms or legal documentation, that was a big nightmare for me, because I'm kind of afraid, because I don't know, first thing first, I'm not really confident. Second of all, I don't really have the background, and third of all, it has to be done in a very short sprint of time. So the thing is, I told my supervisor back then, and also I told Katendi that okay, I maybe need some more time to learn, to not settle with only one skill, to seek more about information that I might need later on to form this kind of documentation. So I always spare like maybe like 1 to 2 hours every day, just to make sure my calendar is blocked to find out about how should I make legal documentation, on which um which kind of paper should I look at, and also like who should I contact to ask for help. And 1 or 2 hours every day really helped me to finally have this kind of documentation that I am confident with, within my capability and also within my range, and to later on consult with also people from like business development, and also people from the finance, all people from the other funnels, and also team, to make sure that it is finally on the same on the oh it is like finally we're on the same boat to enforce this partnership. I think partnership contract, I think that will be like one of my strategy to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. Cool, Audrey. So yeah, I think that's the really good because that's the biggest challenge. Actually, even me as well. Sometimes I have to decide like, okay, I'll take it or not like that. Okay. Last question. So, can you give like three three things advice for our team member or especially the new intern to develop their skill and then their capability in Bukit Vista?
I think I'm not on the right place or two to tell the team members what you guys have been doing, because I know that you guys have been doing great. So I think I will address this more to the interns. So yeah, being a part of Bukit Vista, being the team members of Bukit Vista in wherever you are, you guys have this brilliant chance to make sure to know, to finally discover what you guys are going to do in the future. So first thing from me is be brave to consult with your manager or with your senior, with whoever you look at as someone that is potential or prospective to help you in the future. In my case, I consult with Kat Andy a lot. I ask him a lot about how to survive in the hospitality industry, and also you can ask a lot of questions to Mr. Jing, because I think he will love to answer your questions. That is the first one, and then the second one is to make sure you guys know how to prioritize things. You know which one comes first before the others, just to make sure you guys have everything done by the time. And then the third time is The third one, I would say to have boundaries. It is okay sometimes to say no, but also it is okay to take challenge and to learn from it. You guys don't have to be uh, the expertise on certain field, but also you guys can learn from the task that you've been delegated, or you can also again back at it consult with people and also to learn to manage your time and also manage your tasks. That will be very helpful in the future. And I think utilize English as much as possible, just to make sure you know how to improve your spoken and written English. In my case, that was really helpful for me to finally achieve my scholarship last year. So yeah, I think that is it more or less from me.
Okay, thank you, Audrey. Yes, for the interns, maybe I just conclude a little what the Audrey said. So, don't be shy to explore in Bukit Vista, because you have time, you have a great opportunity everywhere. So all the division open for you. So if you want to learn more and more, just ask us. Don't keep yourself in the small, but just explore to anywhere. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much, Audrey, for coming today. Yeah. So we will continue. But if you want to stay here, you can stay, Audrey, to see our all hands. And then, but if you have something to do, it's you can leave the meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much,
Again,
Audrey.
I will say like my gratitude and also goodbye to everyone here. So yeah, please stay healthy, and I'm rooting for every future endeavors everyone's been doing right now. I have to go. Okay, so yeah.
Thank you very much, Audrey. See you next time.
Thank you, Ari. See you soon.
Okay, I will continue to the wait. Okay, for the vision and mission statement, yeah. Is it Mas Bayu here? Maybe. No.
No.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I will continue to the weekly mission inspiration, but will be led by Cinta, yeah. So Cinta, please, floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Tatendi, for the time. So we'll start a weekly mission inspiration. Start from Bukit Vista mission is from guest side to Johannes Wismo.
Yeah. For this week, Pandu conducts surveys for guests on Istana Willy and replace bedsheet issue and resolve issue at Istana Willy after 9 p.m. And then he got the action to replace from the bedsheet from the tupa, and we borrow from Villa Tupa to change on Istana Willy for the Pandu. Thanks, Pandu.
Okay, great job, Pandu. Interesting story. Next one. Thank you, Wismo, for delivering. Next, moving to partner side to Wismo again.
For the partner, for last week, Boga Segara doing the maintenance, transformation and maintenance after we approaching Yoga, the new owner from Boga Segara. This is the son of the last owner, and providing an explanation by slide of inspection report from Bliketut. And then for right now, Boga Segara doing the maintenance and transformation. And next for Brisiden Village, Brisiden renovating the roof and repainting the walls in row 1, 2, 3, 4 on April period after the team approached the owner. And next for this week, when you look on Instagram Bukit Vista, we deliver the transformation video on Kembang Kuning, Linda. But the other strategic we will deliver to not our partner on WhatsApp too. Okay, so you can follow the Bukit Vista Instagram and resharing about the Linda story, because it is really good story.
Okay, such an interesting story, guys. Don't forget to watch the Instagram content and give likes, okay? And then moving to the employee side, move to Furkan.
Okay, thank you, Cinta. So last week, BVE Talk 20 was conducted, and it breaks the new record for having the largest BVE Talk ever, beating the last BVE Talk of having around 300 participants, and now we have like around 400 participants coming to BVE Talk 20, and it was a very blissful event. We also have gained it's very good feedback with 95% satisfaction rate from the audience, and saying that the event was very interactive, very engaging, very fun, with a good atmosphere and good vibes. So I would like to thank the all BVA Talk committees for this effort that you have put on. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Furkan. Now move to Kak Shelin.
Okay, thank you. So this is actually part of the employees inspired delight in an offline setting, especially. So some parts of our team members are actually having this offline celebration to celebrate our previous semester gross achievement, as well as in a form to as a memoir as well to the late Mas Mario the previous month. So we had organized these offline meetings in several spots. So I'd like to give my special thanks to Kak Tendi, to Thea, Kaila, Adil, as well as in advance Hafiz for hosting our team for the offline event, as well as for the at the same time bukber juga ya, because it happens to be a Ramadan season. So yeah, I'd like to say gratitude as well to all of these people, and thank you everyone for attending. Thank you, and back to Cinta.
Thank you, Kak Shelin. And then move to the technological innovation to Kak Vidi.
Okay, thank you, Cinta. First, we have a lot of new features in bigger 1.79.0. The first one is booking calendar. If you open bigger in the reservations tab, you can see there's a booking calendar to accommodate for the movement of units in PES24, which sometimes is distinct to data between PES24 and bigger. This booking calendar feature allows you to extend, shorten, and move around bookings throughout units in the same property. This calendar is what the partner will see in Bifigo. If you change the booking based on the far from an OTA source, it should be reflected in bigger. But do check on bigger calendar feature to cross-check for the first few days. Some known issue is in bigger for a partner with multiple property, there is an ongoing bug will be with when opening multiple properties calendar. This will be fixed within this week. And also as a complementary, we have a second feature, which is the booking management overbooking, which allows the movement of bookings across unit that allows overbooking status. Previously, there is a validation that does not allow you to move the bookings across units with overbooking status. And to replace the previous validation method, we added the indicator whether a booking is considered as overbook or not in both the check-in list and also booking detail. In the next picture, Cinta, we can see there is actually a indicator in the next feature.
Okay, maybe moving to next feature, Kak Tendi.
Yeah, this is the complementary feature to accommodate for the movement of overbooking booking list and guest check-in list and also booking details. Adjusting the unit for the booking will adjust also the overbooking status. So that's another one. And another feature in bigger 1.79 is the UX improvement. We added the open in new tab feature in property list and also the listing list page. Which additionally we also added the functionality to traverse between bookings without leaving the dialog box. Those two are UX improvement. And point number 4 for flash server uptime, it has been 90 days since the downtime of flash server right after it has been fixed. So probably it was a long-term solution then. Yes. Okay, that's it from me. Back to Cinta.
Okay, thank you, Kak Vidi. Please take note for the improvement of technology. If you have any question, you can ask to Kak Vidi. Yeah. And then next one to company theme, target, and achievement. We're moving
Hello,
to
Cinta.
yeah.
I have two new story, Cinta.
barusan aku tambahin.
Okay. Before we're going to company team target and achievement, let's go to Kak Gani. Let's go, Kak Gani.
Okay, so for the apa namanya yang paling atas itu new innovation that positively transform for our guests. I like to also recognize Ganesh for creating a new video how to renting scooter in Bali. So this is I think a beautiful story because Ganesh like daily on the field on the Canggu, and he saw that a lot of foreign guests is not familiar how to renting a scooter in Bali. So like immediately apa namanya Ganesh have an idea. Oh, why not we create this video? Then in I think only 4 days, and then this video is come out on the Instagram. So very beautiful. This is very inspiring, and shout out to Ganesh and Johannes to creating this video. And also, I have one more on the innovation that positively transform our employees. This is pretty much same with above. So I believe Kak Wei follow Bliketut all day long. So from in the morning, in the afternoon until at the end of the day. And this is inspired us like kayak sehari-hari Bliketut nih ngapain sih kalau ke lapangan? Nah, yang buat yang penasaran nih bisa lihat videonya nih. Kalau Bliketut ke lapangan ngapain aja. Kalau nggak ada video ini kan kita jadi nggak tahu, Bliketut kok jarang di Discord sih, ngapain sih? Nah, kalau yang penasaran bisa lihat video ini. And I think by this first video, it's also inspire us more to create another enroll, maybe a day in a life as a business intelligence. Nah, nanti kita rilis seharian, kita syuting. Sudah, ya seperti itu contohnya. Okay, that's it from me. Back to Cinta.
Okay, thank you Kak Gani. So please be prepared for Kak Lilis ya to be the next content. Okay, next move to company team target and achievement to Kayla.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Wow, today's atmosphere is pretty good, yeah. Everyone seems very relaxed ever since this morning. Okay, so yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning, BC. Today we're going to basically recap. Since we're coming into April, we're going to recap first. What have we done in terms of the monthly theme we set before, which is the authenticity of our apology. Okay. Katini, can you help scroll down a bit? Yes, so this is a presentation. Cinta helped me compile this, and also I have asked all the leaders basically to help me conduct the information. So for the people who have contributed, thank you so much. Okay, so what we have done so far in March. The first one, this is related to awareness. So apart from what Mas Gani has announced before, we have several things. Bisa next, Katini? Yep. Nah, the first one, as a disclaimer first, guys. So how is what is authenticity means? By dare to take the actions of being authentic, we basically trying to enhance things that are working instead of keeps on focusing on things that we cannot improve. We start prioritizing them, and we dare to take the right action, the action that might seem to be out of the box, or that we need to take extra miles to do, basically. So these are the examples of what the awareness team has been doing. The first one is the giving information about the road. So moreover, if you can see the template, guys, this is from Thea. So Thea created the template for the reports. And then there are the person who also giving information about the road. We also give information for noise that might be made by rooster, for example, and giving reminder to close the door to avoid monkey. So this is the actions of preventing the bad things that we might get from the guest complaints. So thank you, Ernest, for showing this. Next up, we have the BI team. There are two things. The first one is the enforcement on educating partners, which is what we can see ini sangat kentara dan sangat intens juga from the BI team. I believe this is from partners engagement side, related to the flexible price and to educate the partners. They also have these referral programs that they are actively communicating to gain the engagement, which is really good and starting to get results. So this is applause to Kak Lilis and the team ya. I cannot mention one of them one by one. And the next one is the improvement on revenue projection method that we're currently put on the productions. I believe this is mainly by Cinta and Mr. Jing. Also good work on that one, guys. Okay, next up, we have the product development team. This is addition dari yang tadi banyak banget disebutin sama Kofidi. The first one is they're doing the repetitive texting and quick hot fixing, which is actually really good as well. This has been mentioned by Kak Nadia before in her personal updates. They improved the system for sending notification on BVGo, which is very crucial. So thank you, product development team, because so many partners are complaining about this one specifically, and they're stepping up to help others when there's no report. There's a report despite not being tagged on. So this shows very bias action and active situational aware. Okay, thank you, PD. Upcoming next, the last one, this is from PRHR team. They did a lot of better review management and it's getting better. I believe Furqan has also empowered Sarah and Ardana to level up, and there's a really prominent growth there in terms of replying the review management. So good one in there. And we are showing our words and good review about working here, and friendly stated that we have unpaid internship on the website and the first message to applicant. This is applause to the PR and HR team. Congratulations. And for the team that I haven't mentioned, it doesn't mean that you don't have anything that worth mentioning, but there are more things yang sifatnya tuh integrated with this. So thank you everyone for the good work, and let's head over for the April. Yeah, let's look forward for what we can do even better in April. Okay, next up is the April target. So as mentioned before, Kalilis and Mr. Jing, the rest of the BI team, they have set the April target. We have an increase of $20,000 for the OK target, which hopefully we will be able to achieve. Still the same for 5-star rating, which is 70%, and the 4.5 for overall rating. This announcement is especially for the ops team, the pricing team, and the team in hosting and reservations. Please keep in mind, and this is also something that we need to especially look forward to. Kalilis has also attached the average daily fill rate target. Thank you, Kalilis. Starting from the first week until the 4th week. So we will be able to see whether we are on the right track or there's something that we need to improve each week. Okay, moving on for the achievements. First one is the revenue achievement. So congratulations. Congratulations is in order for everyone who is directly and indirectly involved, because we have achieved March revenue target with a total of 300,000. Yay, applause everyone. Good work for everyone who is involved and working on this. Especially, I'd like to shout out to the operational teams. That is, there are so many things ongoing on daily basis, and they keep on pushing on this one. I'd like everyone to know that Marcel team, Katendis team, Kalilis teams, everyone who is directly involved in this especially, they're working until the very last day to see that we achieve this target. So congratulations for the accumulated revenue. Mantap. While for April, we start with a total of $208,000 accumulated revenue. The starting revenue on April is higher than previously in 2019. So this is a good sign, and we hopefully will be able confidently to achieve the revenue target that we have set. Semangat, semangat. Bisa kan banget ini. Okay, moving up to the weekly quality and ratings achievement. This is in terms of hospitality. We have also achieved the 5-star rating and overall rating for March. Again, congratulations for everyone. Okay, actually a little bit of announcement. Kak Shelin, we're going to arrange some appreciation for the team that is directly involved. So kindly follow me up on this one, and also Mr. Jing ya, Kak, regarding the type of appreciations and the recognition that we can give basically to the team that have been working tirelessly with this. So yep, well deserved, guys. Thank you so much. So compared to previous performance, our ratings has increased. up to 70.8%. If you guys can take a look, I think this is the first time ya. Yeah, not the first time sih, tapi after a long time we have finally achieved the 70. Thank you so much for everyone who is involved in this. And then the overall rating, however, it decreased from 4.55 to 4.53, but still achieving the target. So hopefully we'll be able to keep on track. Overall, we have achieved all of the March target. Thank you, Kalis, also, and Cinta for help compiling this report with me. And hopefully we'll be able to keep up with spirit. And yeah, basically, let's keep up with the momentum to achieve April Schools target. Let's help each other to achieve it from anything that we can do. Semangat semuanya, terima kasih. Back to you, Cinta.
Okay, thank you, Kyla, for reporting. Now moving to promotions to Kak Shelin.
Okay, so this was actually announced on Slexi yesterday, but it's okay, let's just re-announce again. Okay, so as of yesterday, we have an additional team member in our PR team. Jadi PR team juga nggak cuma satu orang lagi, guys. Yay! So I'd like to welcome Tara over here. So yes, welcome Tara. So she's starting her time in Bukit Vista as our employee, as our public relation trainee. So most of Tara's work will be like closely related to employee kind of PR, but ya nggak menutup kemungkinan juga mungkin PR akan expand later on in the future and maybe can cover as well for the cassette or even the partnership side. So yes, welcome Tara. Yay! Thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you, Kak Shelin. Welcome, Tara, to the team. Good luck for you. Now moving to core value recognition. First to Kyla.
Okay, thank you, Cinta. This is for Sarah. I previously announced this on the guest operational channel, but for those who didn't know, actually Sarah has shown. If you can please open the attachment, Kak Tendi. Yep. So Sarah has shown really he has displayed the help others to help himself and be the hero by observing. She did really well in supervising. So basically, see what is working and what's not working at or could be improved, and she turned that into the opportunity that we can to enhance the hospitality. So yep, this is for Sarah. Congratulations for that, and keep up with the good work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kyla. Congratulations, Sarah, for the good positive transformation. And then for the next one, to Kak Marcel.
Yeah. So sometimes people don't understand that we lose one of our members in hosting team. That is Bisma. So if you see on the leadership level, we only have that is Sarah. But no worries, they're doing the good job because we had the both hospitality score. So yeah, I would like to recognize them. Thank you.
Thank you for the good work, Sarah and Ardena. Now moving to Kyla again.
Okay, this is for Pandu and Johannes, if both of them is attending this meeting. So as you guys know, katanya bisa di-open juga attachment-nya karena I don't put many context there. So their issue with Istana Willy and as well as the Dream Breeze, and they would have work overtime to inspire delight. Katanya bisa dibantu buat klik, tapi kalau everyone else bisa dibuka juga nggak apa-apa. Yeah, they basically have helped to solve the issues until very late at night, I believe until 12 a.m. So thank you for being the hero and help us to regain our reputations with both partners and guests. Yeah, thanks for inspiring delight. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Next, it's Kyla again. So
yeah, I think I'm going to go until berikut ya, Cinta. So the photo here is Kak Tendi. So Kak Tendi actually went to Singaraja. He didn't take any day off last week, guys. Because he went to Singaraja to do the property quality control inspection to make sure that we assess the property before they're being onboarded correctly. The arrangement was made by the BD team as well. So thank you, BD, for arranging this. And thank you, Katendi, for going there and spend almost a day on the way. Thank you so much for inspiring Delight to help us with this. And next up for Bliketut. Yeah, for everyone who might not know this before, but we have a case in which our guests apparently they couldn't check out on time because they got into accident, so we couldn't arrange this first bucket for the people who got into the accident, and for the guests yang baru mau check in dan harus terlambat buat check innya itu dia dikasih cake juga. Gak attach di sini sih, tapi thank you. Oh, alongside with a notes, really sweet notes actually, nanti aku share juga bisa. Thank you beli ketutan Kateni for inspiring delay. Nice. Oke, beauty.
Okay, good job everyone. Now moving to, I don't know who's for this because there is no nominator. Is it Wayana or Kak Nadine? But I think I'm gonna read it. The person recognized is for Erica to be the hero and be transparent. Erica worked on a projection for a client. The client trusts the work that she did with Cinta, with me, a few days ago. The same client accidentally sent 25 million to our bank account. Erica worked tirelessly to get the money returned to the client. This inspires delight and is what builds a world-class brand. Thank you, Erica, for doing what's right. Okay, thank you. Congrats, Erica, for doing things right. Now, moving to Furkon.
Okay, thank you so much, Cinta. I guess I didn't really recognize these people much, but I would like to give the spotlight now. These amazing people I nominated, Kak Shelin, Adil, and Soola, have helped me conducting the 2 biggest BVA Talk events ever. So yeah, as you can see on the screen, and also I've mentioned earlier that the last 2 BVA Talks received more than 300 and also 400 participants, which is very amazing. So I would like to thank you all very much for being able to keep up on the track and also do the work with less supervision from my side. And yes, we definitely and literally have only 2 synchronous meeting, and the rest of the work being done asynchronously. So it was very effective. Thank you very much, guys, for never settle.
Okay, thank you, Furkon. Thank you, everyone, for the good work. Now, before we're moving to personal updates, let's see the announcement, Katendi, to finish all the report first. To Kashelin.
Okay, thank you ya for giving the time for the announcement first to Cinta as well as Kak Tendi. So a couple of things, guys. So from top to bottom aja dulu ya. So this is the first one. So quick update on the cuti bersama update as well as the updates for this April. So the document is out. You can see the attachment like down there actually for the PDF document, the full version. But to summarize the document, it's actually like this. So the letter is already out. So basically, here's a summary of the off days that that you can take in April 2023. So you still got the 5 days off per month as usual. Yeah, for the off days jatahnya per bulan. And then we have 3 days extra days off for public holiday. So this coming Friday, untuk Jumat Agung as well as Paskah, sama nanti Lebaran ya for 2 days on 22nd and 23rd of April. And in addition with cuti bersama of 5 extra days. So technically in total, there's like up to 13 days off that you can take in April. However, there are a couple of notes that everyone here needs to take take note of in this case. So I believe everyone here understands about the nature or like the industry itself, because we are in this hospitality and service industry, right? And we operate basically 365 days in a year. So can we seek your understanding that some of you guys, some of us might still be working like during this holiday period, and it might be like the peak season as well, right? For like the Lebaran holiday. So there are 2 points that I need to deliver over here. So the first one is for our employees who are celebrating Lebaran, basically our fellow Muslims. So you may take the cuti bersama directly according to the dates above, right? So there's this 5 days off for cuti bersama, right? So you can take them off accordingly and arrange your schedule with the team. So since it's early April, it's best to schedule ASAP with your team so that like we can make necessary arrangement, I believe the ops team, the reservations and hosting team have already like set up the schedule as I asked Gray yesterday. So yeah, kindly coordinate with your team on your upcoming schedule for Lebaran especially. And the second point is that for our employees over here who are not celebrating Lebaran, right? So we'll have this policy for you guys. So for the 5 days of for cuti bersama, right? We'll move that into May instead. So for non-Muslims, for this month you can take 8 days off ya in total. Yang jatah 5 hari itu sama for public holiday for 3 days. However, yang jatah 5 hari buat cuti bersama itu kita pindahin ke Mei. So later on in May, you'll have like 5 extra day off that you can take. This is to anticipate the operational work as well for everyone in the company. So we kindly seek your understanding as well to ensure that everything can go well during this holiday period. Yeah, I hope that everything is clear for the cuti bersama as well as the off days arrangement for this month. If there's anything, can ask me further. Okay, mantap. Okay, that's the first announcement. Second announcement, Kak Tendi. Okay, nah this one, right? I believe Jing already made his announcement as well on this. So there might be a possibility of bonus delay. So from what I checked yesterday, there are a couple of journals that may still not have evaluation done yet, right? In this case, so just want to heads up to everyone yang belum dapat evaluation khususnya. If that's still the case up until today, then on the 5th of April, we'll distribute your base pay as scheduled, and then for the delayed bonus will be further updated within this same week. Yeah, thank you. Yes, dikejar juga evaluatornya. And for the third announcement, this is actually the program from the HR team on one-on-one. Mungkin Kak Tendi boleh dibantu klik juga. So this one-on-one will be basically conducted through all employees in this case. Normally we don't like include interns in this case. So our target is basically to complete the session by Lebaran, so before 22nd of April. Hopefully by then everything is concluded. Or alternatively, if there's somehow any like delays in between, we may actually extend by 30th of April. So most likely we will start from like this week or perhaps next week after payroll is done. And do expect your calendar to be booked by the HR team, or perhaps some will be conducted with your leaders directly. Okay, that will be all for the announcement. Hope that everyone already take note of what's important in this coming days or even in this coming month for the announcement. And back to Cinta. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Shelin, for the announcement. Hopefully, the holiday could be a spirit, to work with a better quality, guys. Now, moving to personal update. Please make it simple because we only have 9 minutes to read it all. First, to Kak Gani.
Ini yang mana?
Oh yeah, please read the question of the week,
Okay, set up daily focus for team members and ensure the work's effectiveness.
Okay, thank you, Kak Gani. Now moving to Kak Wei.
Being a go-to person when the other team needs urgent requests.
Thank you, Kak Wei. Moving to Furqan.
Harusnya deal dulu nggak sih?
Oh yeah, sorry. Moving to Adil.
Yeah, just increase number of search results and visitors coming to website. No worries.
Thank you, Adil. Moving to Furqan.
Handling 3 events in a week, we Tech Week 2023, BV Talk, and also the BB Career Carnival, just last one. Thank you.
Thank you, Furqan. Moving to Hafiz.
Remembered by one of the United Wonders that I have called a few weeks ago.
Okay, thank you, Hafiz. Now moving to Thea. Calling once, calling twice. There is no question of the week, so moving to Ganesh.
Maybe same as my biggest actionable discovery. Help learn and help Mas Roni preparing a room in comeback guest house because there's error in booking in Amazon guest house.
Okay, good job, Ganesh. Now moving to Kak Nadine.
Sorry. Creating the MOU midnight due to the time difference with the client, or verbal and live inspections on Discord, or taking over the chats with client on video number.
Thank you, Kak Nadine, for delivering. Now moving to Kaila.
Hopefully, help enhance efficiency by connecting issues with the right person. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaila. Now to Wayana. I think there is
Okay, wait.
there is no more. Oh,
Okay, good morning, everyone. From my side, honored to go to escalate their problem and feedback. Feel honored to have their trust.
Thank you, Mo, for that. Now moving to Kak Gray.
For my side, create a sheet for all the day off for our personal team member until end of May, since we got so many days off this week, this 2 months. So now we can easily make shift arrangement until end of May with no hassle. Even awareness team copy our templates. I guess that's an achievement for me. So yeah, that's from me. Back to you, Cinta.
Okay, thank you, Kak Gray, for that. Moving to Erika.
For me, handled and guided guests who were lost for 2 hours after working hour when I'm not even in hosting.
Okay, thank you, Erika. Now moving to Cynthia.
For me, maybe every time I convert a deal, I think not everyone should know. Thank you, back to you, Cinta.
Thank you, Cynthia. Moving to Mahesi.
So the second paid revenue projection is our new paid product.
Okay, thank you, Mahesi. Moving to Pandu.
It seems like I'm the first MBA canvas for interns who shake Mr. Jing's hand. Thank you.
Anjay, keren. Now moving to Kak Tendi.
Convert from the mad guest to be happy guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Tendi. Now moving to Kashelin.
It's already me. Sorry. Nggak berotin. Crap. Okay, so this is a very interesting question indeed, yeah. So, of course, the unseen ones, the behind the scenes things, contohnya like the administrative stuff, MBKM, BPJS, contractual program and stuff. So, everything like behind the scenes, walaupun ini behind the scene, but it does contribute a lot in the results that everyone can see, basically. And the second point, personal growth, see, in this case. So yeah, in between like 2 years, there's actually like growth happening, in between, and wouldn't be possible without everyone here. Thank you. Kembali lagi ke Cinta.
Thank you, Kashelin. To beli ketut.
Baik, terima kasih. This week nothing because all I input in report already. Thank you.
Okay, actually I think beli ketut have some ya, but merendah ya guys. Yeah. Okay. Now moving to Sarah.
Okay, for me, I think it's still the thing about being recognized by partners and resolving issues fast for them to see.
Yeah, becoming the favorite host for Blirio ya. Now moving to Kak Ardana.
For me, initiating the use of Slack reminder for prioritized handover. If we check the list of reminder on Slack, we can see that I was the first one who ever used this feature in this company.
Wow, cool. Good job, Ardana. Now moving to Wisma.
Build empathy with the professional to our partner and find out story of life and about the partner, like hobbies, interests, food. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Wisma. Now moving to Kak Nadia.
Mine is handle partners' complaint and issues related to tools like responder, WhatsApp, complaint first thing in the morning, even get called at late night. Thank you.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you, Kak Nadia, for the hard work. Now moving to Robin.
No meaningful achievement.
Nah, ini Tunggale beli ketut ya guys. Nah, thank you Robin. Now moving to the next one. Oke, to Kak Lilis.
Okay, sorry. So basically, I'm setting up the revenue goal. So if everyone have any questions or protests, you can call.
We thank you Kak Lilis for the revenue goals. Now moving to Kak Vidi.
For me, probably internal to CBV might be raised to have some of my contribution to some extent. Sometimes I also forget that I made the thing.
Oke, thank you. Itu berarti Kak Vidi bekerja dengan sepenuh hati ya guys. Now moving to Kak David.
Yep, I remember with my brother Noval, we have met PV's first profit and loss report.
Thank you for that, Kak David. Now moving to Bella.
Actually having lookup system on DPL Koda. Thank you, Sian.
Thank you, Bella. Moving to Felix.
As BI focus on data and also make decision on data, this is really important. So I fixed the occupancy rate system and also the data. There wasn't a deleted at column. That means that if a unit become unallocated, it isn't tracked. Therefore, we assume to have the same unit count for each day, every day on the same property. So it becomes the occupancy rate becomes wrong, and I fix it. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Felix. Moving to Marcel.
Okay, yeah, got a lot of low visibility inputs such as review not manageable, conversion review not manageable, but people don't know that it's the first time we hit hospitality rating for years. But that expected. My achievement is creating this cold-headed teamwork vibes on ops. And one more thing, the simplest thing that people don't notice is that based on stay over gas, we maintain a lot of gas, maybe 150, but one of the cases that only is seen by other people. So yeah, that's from me.
Thank you, Kak Marcel. Now moving to Maria. I guess scroll down a bit. Yep, Maria.
I once made a strategic report for Lot 6, and I often take literal notes in discussion and kept them somewhere in a Slack thread or my personal notes. So it's pretty useful to refresh memory on the topic. So perhaps if you're in the same discussion as me, you can find me for the notes, I guess. That's it.
Thank you, Maria. To Dela.
For me, related to job description, I think the personal and team achievement every week, but personally, I get to develop myself better, I guess.
Okay, thank you, Dela. Moving to Dira.
For me, 5 months I became internship in Bukit Vista and get a chance and a reason to visit Bali with the internship allowance money, as well as selling property with higher price.
Thank you, Dira. Now moving to me. From my side, I've still not write it yet, but from my achievement so far, I get recognized by the owner to project their price, same with what they said when they're selling it first, and then I understand that I have kelebihan advantage to speak with client because they said that they understand more if they talk to me. And then moving to Rizky.
Maybe for me, I delete every linkage thread in bits 24 and create it new in one night.
Okay, thank you, Rizky. I think that's all from our team. Thank you for recognizing yourself, guys, about achievement that you have made so far in BV that many people don't know about you. I think that's all. We have more time for 2 minutes. I give it back to Kak Tendi to close the session.
Okay, thank you, Cinta, for being the great moderator for today. And thank you, everyone, for joining our all hands meeting. And thank you for organizing as well. I hope you guys have the great day today. And I will let you guys to continue to work. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next week.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone. Thank
Have
you,
a nice
Katen,
week.
Thank
Cinta.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone. Good luck for your work
Semangat,
today, guys.
guys. Yuk, demi day off.